January doesn't feel heavy because you're failing. It feels heavy because what used to work doesn't anymore. And that's the part no one warns you about. Most people think struggle means they're doing something wrong. But January is different. January is the one month where doing everything right can actually slow you down. Here's why. For most of your life, effort was rewarded. Try harder. Stay disciplined. Push through. School worked that way. Early jobs worked that way. Survival worked that way. So when January hits and things feel stuck, your instinct is predictable. Try harder. But January doesn't respond to pressure. It responds to alignment. And if you keep using last year's strategy in this phase, money doesn't move, it resists. Here's the uncomfortable truth: most productivity advice skips. Momentum has seasons. And January is not a building season, it's a sorting season. This is when life quietly checks. Are you repeating patterns? Or actually choosing differently? That's why effort alone backfires. Look at how January actually behaves. Deals move slower. Responses take longer. Motivation feels inconsistent. Even your confidence wobbles. Not dramatically, just enough to make you doubt yourself. This isn't random. It's friction by design. January exposes what you're carrying that no longer fits. And money is extremely sensitive to that. Here's what blocks money in January. Not laziness. Not bad luck. Not the economy. It's force without direction. When you push forward using habits built for a different phase, you create internal resistance. And resistance shows up as delays, missed timing, and financial stagnation. Money doesn't respond to effort. It responds to clarity plus timing. So what actually unlocks money again? Not more action. Not another plan. And definitely not pretending you're motivated when you're not. The shift is subtle, and that's why most people miss it. You stop asking, what should I do next? And start asking, what am I still doing out of habit? January rewards subtraction, not expansion. Here's a simple test. If something feels heavy before you even start it, if you're forcing consistency instead of feeling momentum, that's not discipline. That's misalignment. And misalignment leaks money quietly. This is why some people suddenly gain clarity in January, while others spiral. The ones who gain clarity stop fighting the phase. They let January close doors instead of trying to reopen them. They simplify. They slow decisions. They observe patterns instead of reacting emotionally. And ironically, that's when money starts moving again. Let me be clear. This is not about waiting or doing nothing. It's about strategic restraint. January rewards people who can pause without panicking. Because when you stop forcing movement, you regain signal. And money follows signal. If January feels harder, the more you try, that's not failure. It's feedback. And if you listen instead of pushing through it, you don't just recover momentum. You set a cleaner direction for the entire year. If this resonates, stay with the channel. This month decides more than most people realize.